Rise and shine, Hoosiers, and welcome to the season 18 finale of the Bloomington Breakfast Club. I'm Olivia Wilson.
And I'm Kate Paff. We have a very exciting episode for you guys today and some bittersweet news.
That's right, Kate. After 3 amazing years, this is our last episode in the studio ever.
That is true, and we are sad about it, but we promise to leave you guys in the most capable hands possible.
We can confidently say that we are going to do that. But before we say our goodbye, we have some exciting things to share.
Now, starting off our morning, we have the cast and crew of a new film, Saving Ava, to tell us about their filming process and share some memories from set.
Then Kate and I take on our favorite edition of Sunrise Sample yet. We are taking you guys drinking around Bloomington.
Oh, and that's going to be a fun watch for you guys.
Sure will be.
Now, after we make a little fool of ourselves getting B-Town buzzed, our brand new co-host will bring you the actual B-Town buzz.
That's right. Claire and Hayden will tell you about all of the fun events Bloomington has to offer this weekend.
So grab your cup of coffee, Hoosiers. It's going to be a wonderful morning.
Welcome back, Hoosiers. Joining us this morning is the cast and crew of the new film, Saving Ava.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, we cannot wait to find out more about this film. Kate, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, so just to get us started, would you kind of tell us a little bit about the film and what your guys' roles were within it?
Yeah, I can start. So it's a film. It's about 7 high school kids. It's kind of a coming of age film. Max, who's our director, kind of compared it to Breakfast Club a little bit. It's kind of like a little ragtag group of kids and we lose our friend, and it's about our journey going to find her and seeing what unravels as we go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I played Molly, same as my name.
Fantastic.
And yeah, I found her to be a lot like myself, so I kind of just tried to bring myself to her every day.
That's amazing. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, there's this group of friends, and one of them goes missing, and they have to find out what happened, and they've kind of grown apart, and then they have to, work together, and as happens in movies, they grow closer and everything. I was the sound recordist. My name's Carter.
Amazing.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, and sorry. So I play Mia, so that's my character, and this movie also just includes a lot of locations in it, so we had opportunities to travel in it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
So this was a student-run film.
Yeah.
Yes. What was it like? I mean, when the director reached out to you guys, how did they find you guys? I mean, did they hold readings? Did they hold auditions? Did they just reach out to you? What did that process kind of look like?
Yeah, Max just, he knew one of my friends who was a musical theater major with me, and she was like, hey, I gave your number to this guy, Max. Like, he's trying to film a movie in Bloomington this summer. Like, would you be down? And I was just like, I guess so. Sure, like, that sounds super fun. So then I went and met him and Samaya at...
The assistant director.
Yeah, our assistant director at Wells Library.
Yeah.
And they just slid me a few papers and were like, can you just do a cold read on these? And I was like, sure.
I'd love to.
And here we are. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So exciting.
Yeah, that is amazing. Now, speaking of acting in a student film, what was that like? Do you guys have any acting experience, or how did you really connect with your character? I know you mentioned you found her to be a lot like yourself.
Yeah.
So what was that process like doing it on screen?
Well, I've never done anything on screen before. I'm a musical theater major, so I've done a lot of stuff on stage, so I have a lot of experience in that. But I guess learning how to do it on screen was definitely a challenge, but it was interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess the same for me. I grew up doing theater, so I didn't really do on stage stuff until this movie. So yeah.
And then quickly highlighting that, what's the difference, do you think, like the main difference, do you see any between like on stage acting and then like television? What's that main difference you guys have noticed?
I feel like TV is a lot more refined and it's a little bit smaller because, you know, if you have a camera right here in your face, they'll get your little eyebrow twitch or you're looking this way, but on stage everything has to be sort of exaggerated because, you know, you're playing to a whole house full of people and they go, you know, like 100 feet away from you.
Right.
So I think that's the big difference.
Fills
Just like
the
the
space,
subtlety
yeah.
versus theater is a little bit more like, wow, what's going on here? Yeah.
Absolutely. Would you agree?
Yeah, theater is just more, it's live, and then when you're on film, you learn your lines differently too.
Yeah.
Like, because in theater you got to know it like front to back, but with filming you have a lot more time to see what section you're going to be doing in that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we would only be filming like 2 pages worth of like a scene. So like we'd basically like review it the morning of or the night before and then go and redo that scene 20 times.
times.
Yeah, so you really get to know it.
Yeah.
But then it kind of goes away.
And when you learn it, it could change too. But as when you're doing theater, I feel like it's not as changeable.
Like you have your
it's
script,
like
like
set
you
in
get it the
stone,
day
yeah.
of, you know, you have like your first musical meeting and they're like, here's your script, highlight your lines, you know.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And then what was it like for crewing? Have you
Yeah,
ever worked on a project like
It was a
this?
very small crew. Many days it was just me, Max, and Samaya, really, which is kind of crazy. There was like he sort of reached out in like a big like film student group chat, and I just responded to it at the beginning of the summer. There was like a meeting that he asked if I could make it to, and I just forgot about it and ghosted him. And then after I was like, I'm still interested. Are you still looking for someone? So luckily he was, but yeah, I don't know. I got into it way after these guys. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and like along with that, were there any challenges that came with doing a student film? Maybe not everyone being available at the same time because everybody like has a life outside of
life,
this.
yeah.
And what were kind of the challenges you guys faced?
It was definitely nice that it was the summer. It was
Yeah.
definitely like wide open. I was working at the desk at Wilkie actually all summer. I was living there. Shout out Wilkie. So it was very easy to just kind of do that in the morning and then go to whatever we needed to do in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. At one point in the summer, we all got the flu.
Oh,
it was
no.
Like, we were coming up on. Do you remember this? Were you guys sick? Because
I did not get sick.
Protected.
Very safe.
the last like 3 days that we had been planning on filming in Bloomington, and someone, I forget who it was, someone was like, I really don't feel good.
I don't remember who it was.
I think it was Joe, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Someone
yeah.
was like, I really don't feel
Yeah.
good. And we had just gotten home from like an entire day of filming. And then I was like, I don't really feel good.
Say that.
Literally, Max was like dropping COVID tests off at all of our houses. And I was like, yeah, I have COVID. I was on the couch for like days.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh. That is awful.
There
Well,
was
that's
something
that was
else.
definitely a huge
Yeah,
challenge.
yeah.
I mean, whole
Yeah.
crew and talent being out with
Yeah.
the flu and COVID.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just got knocked out. I think I survived, but
Live to tell the tale.
Live to tell the tale,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
And I was around everyone that was sick, so I was just really surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, obviously, the equipment, the set, having people there, everything costs money and logistic-wise. And you guys had a budget of $15,000 for this film. What was it like trying to work on a budget like this for, an hour-long film? What was that like?
I think a lot of the credit to making that really easy for everyone was just Max doing so much. He was shooting it every day and directing and doing lighting and all these other things. And him and Samaya, the assistant director, are just kind of this like power team.
Awesome.
It didn't really feel like we didn't have enough to get anything done ever. It was very bare bones though.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like we kind of just found a way to make it work. We were like driving like 2 hours some days to go and film stuff, but Max and Samaya just like literally put their hearts into this. So like they kind of were doing everything that they could to just like kind of grasp at whatever they could. Like we would walk into random restaurants and be like, sorry, don't mind us over here.
We're just gonna be filming
Please.
right here.
Yeah,
Yes.
2 minutes, really
Yeah.
quick.
Promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it never, I would say it never felt like we were doing like a really low budget movie. It just felt like we were like having a fun time with our friends over the summer and like filming it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I agree. It really did feel like just like a fun time. Didn't really feel like worrying about budget. I think there are a lot of ways to problem solve that were happening in the film.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it looked great.
It really did.
We got a little sneak peek.
I wish we
I can't believe you guys haven't seen that yet.
No, it is awesome. It is a very impressive student
Really
film.
impressive student.
And speaking of the locations that you guys would go on, what was that like filming on location? One of my favorite parts of watching it was being like, oh, I know that.
Yes,
Oh,
it was like
I've seen this.
the
I
Valentine,
recognize
or like
that.
the SRSC courts. I'm like, I've been in
Yeah.
there. I know where they're at.
Yeah, it's kind of a road trip across Indiana and
Yeah.
Illinois in that one
Bloomington.
part. Yeah.
Yeah. How was that? Like getting to visit all of these locations on campus? What was that like?
It was so fun. Well, on campus, I've been to Valentine before.
How was your
Classes in there, yeah. But I feel like the really fun stuff was when we would drive. Like, our driver, Ben, would just come pick me up, and I'd be like, where are we going today? He was like, we got about 2 hours to go. Like, where are you guys taking me? But, like, we did, like, the boat day,
Oh,
which
fun,
was really
yeah.
fun. And then we went to, like, Brown County Park.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was super cool. It's like
Yeah.
a huge hill. It's
So
the biggest-
pretty.
Yeah. So I feel like those days were really
We went to all sorts of places. There was a junkyard that we
Oh, yeah,
went
the junkyard.
to.
That's right.
There was the Bloomington, Illinois airport. That's
Yes.
that's the airport.
Please talk about that.
That was just, I guess, I mean, I wasn't involved in the like, decision making there, but I guess it was the closest airport that would let us film there. Indy certainly wasn't going to let us do anything.
Of course.
So yeah, I think it was like a 3.5 hour drive or something.
Wow.
You were there.
Yeah, I was there. 3.5 hour drive. We also did go to the Indy airport, but for like very like small things.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes.
But most of the set for the plane, well, the set for the airplane itself
go
was
ahead
in
and
Max's
reveal that.
apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
built
It was
on
in
a
a spare
plane.
bedroom that he had in his apartment, and then they just, just.
Wow.
I was literally wondering that. I was like, how did they, being in the media school
Yeah.
ourselves, I'm like, did they just call up an airport?
yeah.
Hey, what if they just hop on the flight?
You have an empty.
No, that was in his apartment. I mean, he had
Wow.
like airplane chairs and stuff like that.
I think someone like donated some of those chairs. I don't remember. But I
How do
think-
you source that? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I have no
Oh, and
idea.
other.
Just kind of like popped up one day.
The moving pieces really just like came together as one.
So
100%.
we would like go to Max's apartment every time before filming, and all of a sudden there was just like a giant airplane in the room. I was like, where did you get this from? It's like,
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, there sounds like there's a lot of fun memories in this film. But if you had to pick a favorite, what would be your favorite from the film?
That really is a
Hard question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine was the day that we went on the boat.
Yeah.
Because we were like, okay, well, if we get everything done, we have this boat for 8 hours so we can like hang out and have fun afterwards. And just the scenes that we were filming that day with like Devin was falling off of the boat, which you saw it probably, well, you saw the
Yes.
thing, but it's in the trailer too. So that was really fun to do. And
We swam in the lake
We swam in
after.
the
we went
lake
to dinner
after.
as a group. Yeah.
oh
That
yeah,
was
we
like
went
a
to the
16-hour
taco
day.
place.
Wow.
Wait,
No,
sushi.
seafood.
We went to
Sushi.
sushi. Oh,
Yeah.
Fun.
Like, that's awesome.
yeah.
I love it.
See, like those days where it was like a big group of us, and we did like a nice like road trip somewhere, and we had like a fun activity, and like our filming schedule was super interesting that day. Those were really like the most memorable days, I feel like, especially when everyone was like together, because sometimes it was just like one or two of us.
Right. I mean, you guys are kind of like living the film without a missing friend, of course. Well,
Yeah.
thank goodness, we don't
Right.
want any missing friends, but you guys are just on this journey together, and that's awesome. Do you have the same one or different?
I agree. Like, boat day was really fun. There's just a lot to pick from.
I'm sure. I mean, the entire summer that there's a million things. I'm sure, a million moments
Yeah.
to pick from.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Now, Isabella, your character in the film uses sign language throughout the entire thing. What was that like? Did you guys have an interpreter on set? How did it work?
Yeah. So I remember like Max and Samaya, our assistant director, they both took ASL, and they would send me videos of how to do sign language. And so that was really helpful. We didn't have an interpreter, but we did have some from like the ASL department that was also in the movie, and like that was our person that knew ASL very
cool.
well. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. I love when you can integrate those kinds of
Yeah.
things together. And especially that you learned it for the film. I mean,
Yeah, that's super cool.
we both have taken sign language.
Yeah.
And it's not, I mean,
no. It takes a while.
it takes a while
Yeah.
to get it down. It takes a while, but
Yeah.
I know I cannot wait for this film to hit the theaters.
Yeah.
But now we have to know, where can we see this film soon, hopefully, right?
Wednesday on April 29th at the Buzzard Chumley.
Yes.
It's at 7 o'clock. There's tickets online.
Please show up.
Yeah, please come.
Absolutely. Yes, we will all have to show up and show out
Yeah.
for this amazing film.
That is fantastic. Now, unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. But thank you guys so much for coming in. We will be sure to go check that out on Wednesday, the 29th.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
so
us.
much.
Thank
It was
you.
awesome. And don't go anywhere just yet. Kate and I hit the town to show you what all the buzz is about on Kirkwood.
What's up, Hoosiers? Today, Olivia and I are taking on a very special edition of the Sunrise Sample.
Absolutely, in honor of graduation, Little 5, and
Our last episode ever.
we wanted to do the most special sunrise sample for all of you.
We today are drinking around Bloomington.
Kate and I have been wanting to do this forever.
Yeah.
And today, that's exactly what we're doing. We are going to the most iconic bars in Kirkwood.
Yeah, we're going to tell you about their iconic drinks,
nights, events, specials.
We're going to show you all of it.
Everything you need to know about drinking around Bloomington.
Yeah, so come with us and let's go get B-Town buzzed.
Hey Hoosiers, we are here at the Upstairs Pub and we have our first special guest, Rupert, with us. Thank you so much for joining us. First, we have to start out with what we are all drinking. What do you have with you?
Okay, so I'm not a big vodka guy, but it was Tito's deal. Cataract, Texas, so it's a Tito soda with lemon and lime. And I'm liking it. I like it. It's it's refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you normally get this at the bar?
I do not. So go to, if it's seasonal, we're going to do a Lining Kugel Summer Shandy with a lemon. Off the draft.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Wow.
But year round, give me the silver bullet. Coors Light, off the draft.
Okay. I like that. I love it. Well, Kate, what do we have here?
So we have an AMF. It's an upstairs classic. You might be wondering what does AMF stand for. That's not really something we can share today. You
Yes.
can look it up yourself.
Please do.
But the goal is in the name. So
Yes. It'll make sense. Just look it up. Should we try this marvelous drink? And should we just try all of our drinks for everyone? Amazing. Cheers. Yeah, that's what I Yes. And then finally, what's your favorite night?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta say $2 Tuesday. Like, it's just the iconic, it's a staple, but I always like to kind of get the crowd. I'm
That's right now. Yes. All right, well, thanks, Cooper.
Okay, everyone, we are at our second stop. This is Kilroy's on Kirkwood.
Of course, another staple.
It is. We have our second special guest, Miss Lainey.
Hello.
And Lainey, a little birdie told me this is your first time here.
It is. I've never been here before. Definitely not, in the daytime, but definitely not in the nighttime either.
Of course. What are your first impressions?
Well, I really like the patio. The rest of it's a little
Hard to tell, I'm
not
sure.
great.
Also,
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Let's be honest.
she's being honest.
It's vibey.
And
I'm just not sure what the vibe is.
it's hard to tell because I think it
fair.
changes all the time.
Yes.
From personal experience.
Yes, from personal
Right.
experience, I love Kilroy's on like a breakfast club day or a $2
Okay.
Tuesday.
Okay,
Those
okay,
are my hot spots here.
I would hit a $2 Tuesday, but I also have to bring up that they just started a new tradition.
Oh, that's right.
Which is their $5 wine night.
Yes, $5 wine night Wednesdays.
$5 wine night Wednesdays, and I have not gone yet, but I think that we will have to go.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now, Lainey, what are you drinking?
A water long?
Yes.
Water long.
How are you thinking about it? Have you ever had one before?
I've not ever had one before. It's giving watered down lemonade. But I've heard it's made of several alcohols.
It is, yes.
Many
it
of
is
them.
made of vodka, gin, rum, triple sec, lime juice, and water.
Oh, great.
We do have our
and water
bartender.
is in there.
Yes,
so-
we're hydrated.
We are
Stay
hydrated. We are
Love it.
hydrated.
But yeah, this is their signature drink.
Their
we're
signature
told.
drink, we were
Hey.
told. Yes, it seems like an iconic
Yeah,
piece.
this is a Bloomington tradition. So next time you guys are out at Kilroy's on Kirkwood, get yourself a water long.
Absolutely. Okay, Hoosiers, we are now here at Nick's. And if you know anything about Nick's, there's one iconic activity that you must do, and that is what?
That's true. The name of the game is Sink the Biz. Now, why it's called that, we'll find out for you. But
Correct.
we want to explain how you play. So you grab all of the friends you have near and dear,
Every single one of them.
all of them that you can find.
You're going to need them.
And you start with a bucket of beer or cider is our preferred
Angry
at this
Orchard.
table. Yeah. But you can do beer. That's the classic way to do it. And it's basically just a game where you set a giant shot glass in the middle. It's floating. And then everyone goes around and pours a little bit of their cider into the cup. And whoever sinks it has to drink that much worth of the cider.
Yes.
And the goal is not to be the one to sink it, but
We have some heavy pours in the house,
we
I'm
do,
sure.
unfortunately.
We have some heavy hands.
Heavy hands.
Heavy hands.
Yeah.
But I think we should just get right into it.
Yeah.
Start playing.
Come along with us.
Here we
Let's
go.
do it. Okay, everybody, we are here at our fourth stop. This is Brothers. Okay, we're out on the patio right now, and we have with us, would you like to tell them?
It's an AMF pitcher.
That's right. Now, okay, so Brothers' signature thing is to do pictures of either water longs, Long Island iced teas, AMFs.
Yeah.
I feel like someone's always having a picture in their hand here at Brothers.
Yeah, iconic.
Yeah, do you
pitcher
want to
here.
taste it and tell us
Yeah.
how it
okay.
compares to upstairs?
Right. I like it. It's a little more,
She likes it?
it's a lighter side of the AMF, I would say.
Oh, okay.
But it's good because you get a picture of it.
Exactly. It makes
So-
it all the much sweeter. and we're excited to be here. What's your favorite night to come to Brothers? Do you have a specific one?
I like either trivia or bingo. Bingo nights, it's usually just me and my friends playing cards. But on trivia night, that's also fun. And the last time I came to trivia, we only missed one out of the 5 rounds.
Did you win?
We didn't stay until the end,
That's
actually.
Okay. You could have taken it all.
Yeah.
You could have.
So
and that's what's important.
Might have.
That's beautiful. Well, everybody, hop out to Brothers. It's the place to be. And on a nice day like this, come out to the patio.
Okay, Hoosiers, I think that wraps up our drink around Bloomington.
Yes, it has been a successful drink around.
Absolutely. I have to know, Kate, what was your favorite drink or activity that we did today?
Well, I've just had so much fun playing Sink the Biz.
Of course.
Obviously. It's a classic.
We have our memorabilia.
And we have a little
right
souvenir
here
from it.
Right here. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love a Sink the Biz.
Right. What was your favorite?
I probably love Sink the Biz, but I do have to say, Upstairs has my heart.
It does.
Upstairs has my heart, but I love Sink the Biz.
Sweet. I agree. And it's been a fantastic night. Now, for all of you that are over 21, make sure you go out and support local businesses.
Please do.
And go drink around Bloomington.
Go drink around Bloomington. Check out some of those deals that we mentioned. Go have fun. Embrace all that Bloomington has to offer.
Yeah.
And now we have been getting B-Town buzzed.
That's right. Our new co-hosts have been hard at work preparing the actual B-Town buzz for you. So, back to you, Claire and Hayden in the studio.
Thanks, Kate and Olivia. That looked like so much fun. I'm Claire Percival.
And I'm Hayden McGriff, and we are your new co-host for the Bloomington Breakfast Club.
Woo! And with that, now is time for the B-Town Buzz. Starting off, do you have any items laying around that you don't need anymore? Well, the Harmony School is having a rummage sale from April 30th to May 2nd. You can bring in anything such as books, gently used clothing, toys, kitchenware, furniture, art supplies, and jewelry. This sale will help with the school fund for their spring trip. Also, on that Friday, from 6 to 7, you can join the International Art Project and Poetry Night. There will be 3 poets, Shanna Ridden, M.A. Dubs, and Katie Andrews Potter. Sorry if I got those names wrong. The event is free to all, so go and get your poetry on.
Yes, and the Duck Race Festival is back in Bloomington on May 2nd, where one lucky duck will win $2,500 and a chance for $50,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. Duck shop sales close at noon on April 30th, so make sure you get those ducks.
The spring plant sale will be making its 5th annual comeback. Over 40 species of plants will be sold at the Bloomington Co-op Market. Each plant will be sold for $4 an individual. What a great deal. All proceeds will be going back to the nursery operations and native plant restoration projects.
Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Pilly's Taco Truck, Bloomington Brewing Company, and art vendors from Twig and Ash. The celebration will be held on Sunday, May 3rd from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. That afternoon will be filled with delicious food and beer and unique local art. The taco eating contest kicks off at 5 p.m., so make sure you come hungry and ready to cheer.
Tasty.
Thank you guys so much for that wonderful B-Town buzz.
Yeah, you guys were fantastic, and we're going to have to check out some of those events this
We
weekend.
really are to really round out our Bloomington
Definitely.
senior year, of course.
Yes, of course. Well, and thank you guys. I mean, we could have never gotten here without you guys.
Yeah, of course.
You guys have made big shoes to fill.
And you guys are going to fill them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We can't wait to see where you take the show.
Well, we can't wait to see where you guys head.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Well, everybody, that is our finale. Thank you all so much for tuning in for the past 3 years with us, and it has just been the pleasure of a lifetime.
It truly has. But what an amazing, fun, and joyful 3 years it has been. This show means the world to us, and we could not be more thankful for all of you who watch at home. And as you just saw, we are leaving you in good hands.
Yes.
So there's no need to fret.
We absolutely are. We have full confidence that Claire and Hayden will be the best next co-hosts of the Bloomington Breakfast Club and keep our legacy alive for another 18 seasons.
Another 18 seasons. It has been a pleasure. We are always looking to feature more local students, businesses, and organizations. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please contact our producer, Olivia, at okbochi@iu.edu.
That's right. And also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at IUSTV Entertainment. For the last time in this studio, this has been Kate Paff.
And I am Olivia Wilson. Have a wonderful summers, Hoosiers.
We're going to miss you guys.
Thanks for watching the Bloomington Breakfast Club. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Indiana University Student Television YouTube channel. And check out the Bloomington Breakfast Club playlist for Bloomington interviews, events, and more. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at IUSTV Entertainment.